What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Zach and Andy, and today is a little bit of a different video. Today is a Red Dead video, but not the average Red Dead video. I wanted to make this video for a long time because I've been thinking about it, and it's because I used to watch videos on how to make a realistic, either someone that you'd find at a saloon, maybe a gunslinger, but basically I just wanted to make a realistic outfit dedicated to people in the Wild West. Now, the outfit you see here is the outfit. If you know how to make the outfit from just looking at it, you're fine. Do you? But I will be doing a tutorial on it in a minute. And if you like the video, subscribe. And if you want more tutorials on maybe movie characters or something like that, let me know. And let's get into the video, guys. So yes, guys, as you've seen, we are going to be starting off the video. If you want to pause the video at some points and figure out, what it is you want to wear, because obviously I'm starting off top down, but if you want to maybe, if you want to start off with the pants or something, do you. So first off, we will start off with the hat, which is the Drifter hat. You can purchase from the catalog, but we're going to be wearing this nice black and white one. If you want to be more realistic, I would wear the worn flat cap, bowler hat. That one's a little bit maybe even a top hat. You could wear that, but for this one, we're going to be wearing the Drifter hat because most people wore just flat, like what they like to call cowboy hats. So it was just flat down hats. Though a lot of people think it's something like this, which you could put on black stalker hat. But for this tutorial, we're gonna wear the black and white Drifter hat. No eyewear unless you really want to put it on. We do wear a bandana. We wear the pattern bandana in black and white because it is a little bit dirty. Now, I'm going to be honest, most, we'll get to the jacket in a minute. Most people in the West only wore bandanas or neckerchiefs whenever they were hot. So if you don't want to wear it, you don't have to. The shirt we're going to be wearing is a collared overshirt in black and white because most people, they normally had like a black and white, like they'd wear like an all black shirt, but the collar would be white. So we're going to wear this. And as I said, you could take off the neckwear. Sorry, not neckwear. You could take off the bandana, and it would kind of look like this if you want to pop the collar. We'll put on the coat. I'll put on the coat and then show you what it would look like. So we're going to wear the Antoine jacket in black because it's probably the most realistic jacket you can get. So as you can see, you can pop the collar and not pop it. But for the sake of the video, we're going to be wearing the pattern bandana. We're going to go down and we're going to put the black and white one on. Other than that, we're going to then go down to the vest. Now, the vest is a little bit hard. If you look at a bunch of pictures from the 1800s, Wild West, or, westward expansion or whatever, you'd realize that a lot of men in the West, they wore kind of like the Paisley's vest. They wore just like normal, flat, just all black vest. They wore a lot of all black outfits. Not for this video. You see, for this video, what we're going to be using is the Lancer vest, and we're going to do it in all black. And this stems from a video or a picture I was looking at. A lot of people back then, if you were a little bit more fancier or if you worked in the coal mine, would normally wear a lot of leather, like vests and stuff like that. So a lot of the times people would wear leather stuff, but they would pop it open. Now, in-game, you can't pop it open, which sucks. But for this one, we're going to be wearing the Lancer vest. Now, you don't need to wear suspenders, but if you want to be realistic, I'd probably use cotton suspenders in black. But we're not going to be showing, we're not going to be showing that, so it doesn't matter. No gloves unless you want to make a wrench-in outfit, which I could do. No rings unless you want to add, you know, maybe like a ring to show that your character's married or something. But other than that, we're not going to be doing it. No buckles, weapon equipment. So most people wore fancy gun belts, but they didn't wear anything like this. Like it didn't have like anything too crazy or something like this would be realistic if they had an all black version. But for this, we're going to be using the embossed or embossed, however you pronounce it, gunslinger holster, which you can buy from, well, the gunsmith, and then the embossed gunslinger gun belt. Everything I have shown you so far can be purchased from the catalog. I forgot to show that. And I just decided that I was going to put on, you know, a flask because, you know, most people back in the day, they went to the saloon a lot and they drunk. I mean, you could put on, you know, anything you want, but we're going to be wearing this. And, you know, if you want to put on a gold to look a little bit different, you can. But we're just going to put on a black one. You don't really need to use it, but I thought it was pretty cool. Pants, we're going to be going with the cuffed town pants in black. Now, this is where you're going to have to believe me on this. A lot of people wore just generic black jeans with nothing on it. Or they would wear fancy tuxedo pants, except they looked exactly like this. Like they were just straight down, you know, dress pants. And the closest thing, if you want to go, could be like, if you want to wear like the studded pants like this, you could. Or if you wanted to wear like all black, but there's a white stripe on it, you could. You could go to the padded saddle work pants and maybe put on the black or gray variant. You could even go, you know, the jean version, but that's why I say we're just going to be wearing this because, you know, it looks the most realistic besides the rolled up part of the pants. For boots, most people would wear one ropers, but a lot of the times they would wear the stovepipe square toe boots, which we, you know, also not in all black. We're going to wear this version, which is the black version with the dirt on it because, you know, you're in a western town. It's going to be most likely dirty. And for spurs, it doesn't really matter. You just want something dirty. Like you could go with the Goldwing spurs. But if you really want to be realistic, you just want like beat up spurs. So like if you have like brown version of the Vaquero boots, spurs, you could. But we're going to be going with the black Western Rider spurs. You could go with something like this. You know, put on all black versions, that. But we're not really going to be doing that, and you're going to want to put it over your pants. So, this is what I like to call the average saloon or gunslinger or something like that. This could be used if you want to be like a gunslinger or if you're trying to go for like, you know, someone in the saloon. The only reason I did not take off the second holster, if you go here, is because it drags down the jacket and a lot of people didn't wear it like that, but it looks more realistic if you want to be like a gunslinger. If you want to be a gunslinger, definitely wear it like this because it makes it more realistic. Like you're like a shotgun, you know, you'd mainly have a shotgun or something. But if you want to look for someone that's, you know, just hanging out at the saloon, keep it on because it makes the jacket look better. And for those of you that are wondering, like, what the bandana would look like without it, here you go. Now you look like the average preacher, you know, pop the collar, something like that. You could either do that, or you could put it here. And for those of you that want to go for like a more chilled out look, you could wear the Deschutes neckerchief, which can be purchased as the, I'll show you the outfit. That way people know what it looks like. You can buy the Grizzlies Outlaw fit, which comes with it from the catalog. And if you do it, you get the Deschutes neckerchief, which is also used to make Arthur Morgan's outfit. But you can put on the Deschutes neckerchief, and it looks a little bit more casual. So if you want like a more casual look, you could go with the Deschutes neckerchief. You can go up to the collar overshirt and wear something like this with patterns. And there you go. Now you have a gunslinger, but mainly just someone that would chill out at a saloon. So that's basically 2 outfit tutorials in one. Thank you all for watching. If you guys liked the video, please subscribe. And if you want more outfit tutorials, let me know in the comments section and I'll get to them. It's been fun making this outfit. If you all want to recreate it, I'm sorry for, you know, going so fast. You know, slow it down if you want. But yeah, if you want more outfits, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.